no compromise. This is the end. So prepare for it. You best go running and smile on sun, it'll never die. This was a feud born out of I'll sing it all. They come and they go, but where I end up, that's what I only know. I'll still be here, right at this side, to make up your mind. You can never look me in the eye, and that's a single fucking lie. You best go running, run. Smile on sun, it'll never die. This was a feud born out of pain. Run. You best go running, run. Smile on sun, it'll never die. This was a feud born of your bad blood. You best go running, run. Smile on sun, it'll never die. This was a feud.
Ed Gucci, Lewis Rivers, you boys must have called in a big favor from the big boss man. Because if it was up to the Scorpion, I'd be coming down that aisle each and every week, whether it's Raw, SmackDown, hell, I'll show up on NXT. If I hear you boys are going to be in the building, Scorpion ain't too far behind. I'd be coming down that aisle, sliding into that ring, kicking both of your asses, whether it's 2-on-2, 1-on-2. Quite frankly, the numbers never mattered to the Scorpion. What's mattered is doing what's right, doing what I believe in. And hell, if that means some nights I gotta pay the price, I gotta take a beating, I gotta end the night looking up at the lights, whether it's getting beat up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, however many people, so be it. Shit happens. I get up, I dust myself off, and I move forward to the next day, and I continue the plan, and I keep on going until I get what I'm looking to do accomplished. It's what good champions do. But I've been told to stand down. I've been told to stay out of trouble. Now, what makes this any different from any other time I've been told to stay out of trouble? The man that told me to stay out of trouble, I have for him what I don't have for either one of the Money Gang, and that's respect. So out of respect for what Ryan Paul Jones has done for ECW, out of respect for what Ryan Paul Jones has done for the Raging Scorpions, I will stand down. I will not interfere in the Tag Team Championship match at Extreme Rules. Won't happen. Won't be involved. I won't do the Money Gang's special. It won't happen. I will take this time away and stand down. Now, I don't like it any more than each and every one of you, but just keep in mind, Scorpion would never agree to such terms if he didn't have complete assurance that when the time is right, I will get my retribution. So Money Gang, keep laughing, enjoy it, because you won't be laughing for long. Because after Extreme Rules, whether you win the tag team titles or you don't, and if it's anything like Lewis Rivers' performance on the last edition of Raw, that won't happen. Maybe that's because there was no outside interference. What do I know? But that's in due time. In due time, our paths will cross. And indeed, because in that time, the Raging Redneck will be back. You guys go around, you think you're so smart. But you boys are too stupid that you didn't finish the job and you done pissed off old Raging Redneck, who's counting the days until he's back here in ECW and he's coming for the both of you. But that's down the road. You know, in this time that I've had to cool down, I had a chance to think about what RPJ said to me, and he made a lot of great points. What's for Shawn Walsh to do in the tag team division with a tag team partner on the shelf, no tag team title match? There's not much. Not much at all. So, I take this time to focus on me. And quite frankly, I wasn't sure what to do, so I picked up the phone and I made a call. I made a call to the doctor. And, doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. Yeah, Dr. Love. Yeah, that guy. BTB, or Dr. Benjamin T. Bishop, as he's going by now. He's a doctor now. I'd like to see your doctorate, but I'm sure you got it. Now, I remember you, though. Back at WrestleMania. Yeah. Had this funny little video where you were bitching and moaning and complaining because you weren't on WrestleMania. You felt you should be on the card. You should have a match. Now, me and Ray were too busy in the gym training, watching film as well on the side, preparing for Raw and SmackDown so we could get to WrestleMania 3. But you're all worried about because you didn't get on WrestleMania 2. Well, you do you, man. You do you. But hey, you're a funny guy. Hilarious. You know what? You may have a future in comedy. You have no chance tonight because the Scorpion is going to go right through you. But man, you're funny. It's going to be a shame when you get stung by the Scorpion.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Raw. We are live here on the air for ECW Network, Chesapeake Energy Arena, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. We are here. NXT prepares to take over in just a few days. Brian Cole joined by Alec Tenay. We got a huge show coming your way here tonight.
Oh, indeed we do. But we are in the middle of nowhere in Oklahoma City as NXT is on the road to Prelude to Violence. We here on Raw are setting up for Extreme Rules.
Absolutely. Speaking of Extreme Rules, Dash McNastybones is coming out. His opponent will be making his pay-per-view debut versus the Love Doctor at Extreme Rules 3, announced just last week here on the air.
Oh, indeed, and that's going to be one big-time match. And let's put it this way, Krack is going to be taking his medicine here at Extreme Rules.
Well, I'm sure the Love Doctor, who is also scheduled for singles competition here tonight, will be here to address just what kind of bad medicine he's got on tap in the vials. But this match is all about Krack and Dash McNastybones. It's been a while since we've seen Dash in singles competition making his Raw return here. But Krack has been undefeated in the singles competition thus far. Dash is going to have a handful here in front of him.
Oh yeah, we've seen Dash a lot on NXT lately, but seeing him back here on Raw here tonight, it has a tall task ahead of him.
The ever-growing popularity of Krack. I think still our resident doctor in the house, Benjamin Bishop, is just still not a firm believer of the power of Krack here.
Once again, Cole, power of Krack. Man, this guy, it's like a drug dealer in here. He does need the doctor, and BTB is that perfect doctor for him.
Well, we're going to find that out. That's still a couple of weeks away to come. But things have heated up between them, stemming all the way back to the attack at the hands of the Love Doctor when he returned at the Slammy Awards. And everything it seems to continuously escalate each week here. Closer and closer to physical confrontation between these two. We've seen a few fists thrown from Krack, but it seems like he's just not yet been fully able to get his hands on the Love Doctor the way that he would like.
You see, the thing is Krack just doesn't understand. He has to take medicine in doses. You just can't take the whole bottle one time. You have to take it in small doses. That's all it is.
Well, with that sentiment, I think Krack would love to be the person who gives the Love Doctor an overdose of his own bad medicine come Extreme Rules.
I feel like Jay Krack's an addict of his own thing. He just wants more and more. He just can't be happy with what he has. He should just be happy the fact that he's on Raw, getting a match here tonight.
There we go. He's in the opening contest. Definitely taking time just to kind of feel things out. And Dash trying to take control early, but Jay Krack with a quick reversal there, slapping him away. And now the collar and elbow tie up for both men. Krack grabs control of the side headlock here. Dash trying to power his way out of it, shoots him off into the ropes.
Oh. Little stand-in switch reversal there from Jay Krack there.
Jay Krack quickly got out of that. A hip toss. Gave him a hip toss of his own. Now he's got control of the headlock. You know, for being a doctor, you got to think that Benjamin Bishop's taking notes on this. Going over, I guess you could say, some medical notes backstage.
I mean, he does have a doctor and a PhD, if you will. So I'd probably say so. I mean, but he does have a lot of needs as a doctor backstage.
Jay Krack, you're going to work on the arm. He likes to set up for that cross arm breaker. We've seen him use that Armageddon finisher on multiple occasions here to secure victory. Oh, he caught that punch. Oh! And there's an arm drag again this time. Jay Krack's taking control here. Unorthodox monkey flip there, throwing Dash right back into that turnbuckle again. Dash here fighting back, caught him with a forearm. Getting some offense of his own here. Krack with the arm wringer, and there's a drop kick to the shoulder. Continuing the attack here on the arm. So to catch Jay Krack there. He's going for a belly to belly here from the top. But he gets countered into a choke slam.
Yeah, it's a big time move. Dash got a little overzealous there.
And he ended up biting the big one on that one. That one might be enough to put him away here. Jay Krack with the cover, the first cover of the match, and he gets a 2 count. Oh, chop block. Caught him right in the back of the knee.
Oh yeah, Dash kind of getting a little taste of his own medicine, if you will, knowing that he likes to use that trailer hitch.
Absolutely, and there's that released German. We've seen Jay Krack use that more than one occasion here, throwing some big punches again. Dash McNastybones is reeling here. Jay is calling for something. Thinking here, Dash going through the ropes. Jay Krack full head of steam, up and over the ropes here, the big dive.
A little somersault, little dive.
Seen one of those yet from Jay Krack, but he hit the money. Bullseye there. Dash McNastybones really needs to turn this thing around.
I guess this is a good way of saying welcome back to Raw here from Dash.
Oh, and Jay wasting no time getting him right back in the ring. Leg drops him on the apron there. More 2 count. Is this no? Getting the shoulder up. They're taking just a second too long to get back into the ring to make that cover. Jay.
And I was just about to say, Jay was doing really so good at not taunting to the fans like he did before that dive, and just like really getting to work, and then he goes and does that on the turnbuckle.
Look at this, Dash recovered enough here. Winds up, there's a big home run style uppercut.
I'm pretty sure Jay just lost some teeth right there.
And he's like, no! A running overhead chop here into the cover. As I say, Jay Krack continues to look more and more impressive with each match. Like Dash trying to slow him down here. Goes for the side headlock now.
I never thought I'd be pulling for this piece of trash, white trash, Dash McNastybones. But I really am not an addict, if you will, a cracked addict.
Well, that might change after Extreme Rules when he gets his hands on the doctor. We'll just have to see about that today. Right now, those Dash is getting his hands, or getting his momentum here. Krack in trouble. Getting a face full of that turnbuckle, finally getting a foot up to block it. Oh, gives Dash one back for his trouble.
A return to center, if you will.
Oh, Dash with the counter there, caught him with the elbow. Oh, big flapjack. Dash rearranging in here. Suck some more momentum out of the sails of Krack. Oh, he cross faces him here.
Just rolling him around with that cross face.
Yeah, puts himself between the ropes as well. Krack could not get out of that hold there for a moment. Nope. Jay right back though. Still continuing to fight here. Oh, Jay using the top rope, ring in the arm.
Remember how Dash was trying to tell us that he was going back to college and everything like that to get his degree? From what BTB told me, though, he was tutoring Dash at that time.
That would make sense. Dash, you know, it didn't work the first time. He's going to take Krack up for something else high risk here. He's going to connect with whatever he's looking for this time. Oh, Jay. Precarious on the top. Oh, what a superplex.
Oh, and Dash is the first one back to his feet.
Oh, wait a second. You know what this is? Dash likes to come off the top rope here. Getting pumped up. Looking for it. Oh, he's over the headbutt. Krack's back to his feet. He catches him. Catches him with a crossface of his own.
Oh, he's Dash's crawling.
He's trying to
get to the ropes.
Oh. He got a couple of fingertips on the ropes, it looks like. Oh, he's fighting right back here. Big uppercut.
Oh, come on, you piece of redneck trash. Make my night.
Corner, big knee lift there, and a bulldog to Krack. Oh, this block. These two are just throwing haymakers now. Oh, there's a big bionic elbow.
Oh, that elbow was square on the mark for Krack.
In the turnbuckle, uses his bottom rope for a springboard super kick. Oh. Dash somehow landed on his feet, but Krack again over the ropes.
See, I've heard somewhere that crack addicts do anything, and I guess jumping over the top ropes with careless abandonment is one of them.
Well, it's just one of the many tools in his arsenal that Benjamin Bishop's going to have to look out for when it comes to Extreme Rules. He's going to have to game plan for that erratic kind of offense from Krack here. As Dash McNastybones is fighting back here yet again.
Oh, trust me, BTB will be well prepared. Trust him. He's a doctor.
Oh, wait. Oh, look at the suplex from Dash McNastybones.
High and tight. Krack landed right on the back of his head and neck.
Well, he might be looking for the Dash dunk here today. Looks like he's in the zone. He's feeling. He's going up for it here. He's got Jay. Oh, Jay with the reversal. Jay, look at his eye now. Might be looking for what he calls the crazy 88. Up and over. There it is. The reverse enziguri.
He should have gone for the pin there.
Oh, he's got something else in mind here. Look at this. Clutches him from the cradle pile driver. Well, today I hate to spoil your night, but I think that's going to be lights out for Dash McNastybones. And if that happens at Extreme Rules, it's going to be lights out for the Love Doctor as well. And that's at the recount.
Oh, the shenanigans. I should have known not to get my hopes up for that piece of redneck trash there.
You see right there, that looks like that was the where the tables turned. Dash was looking for some kind of an avalanche belly to belly, and Krack just turned it midair into almost like a choke slam or a uranagi, it looks like. Dash was trying to get back into this match throughout following this moment, but it was just mainly Krack. Look, the moves like that right there, just flattening Dash McNastybones ringside. See right here, Dash looked like he felt like he had this one locked down, but he took a moment too long to come off that top rope and almost paid for it there. But right here, this is the end of the match, just spiking him right on top of his noggin.
I mean, not that we had to worry about too much damage being done on that noggin from Dash.
Krack continuing that momentum, moving into Extreme Rules. I think he was pointing right at you there, Tenay, trying to make you a believer.
I'm sorry, I keep my life to keep my body pure. I stay away from drugs. I do what my doctor tells me to do.
Oh, don't you just love some good classical music? It's so elegant, so sophisticated. Oh, it's like a fine wine, yet all of you are on a beer budget. And I, Dr. Benjamin T. Bishop, I represent elegance, class, sophistication. And once again, on this episode of Raw, ECW, we are going to make medical history by curing Shawn Walsh. He was tag team partners in COH with Krack. Shawn, you were contaminated. You were disease-ridden. You were ill. I don't want to see your podcast crumble to nothing if you were to just fall over dead. No, we can't have that, can we? Luckily for you, in my calendar, I've got you marked as a patient. And at Raw, I'm going to make sure you are completely cured. You'll be pure after that. So, I've already had my nurse write you up one script good for a dose of bad medicine. So from here until Raw, you need to do the following. Eat tons of vitamins. Wash your hands 4 to 5 times a day. And make sure that you know that crack kills, but the love doctor heals. The doctor will see you now.
Folks, we're back here. We're going to take a look at our next match to come. The Love Doctor, who we just heard from abruptly there, taking on the Scorpion, Shawn Walsh, who we heard from at the top of the hour.
Oh, indeed. And this is going to be a good match. This is going to be quite interesting. Shawn Walsh can finally get his medicine treatment as well.
Definitely, this is going to be one to watch. First time meeting for both of these two. Shawn Walsh dipping into the singles pool here with Ray Getty still being absent from injury at the hands of the Money Gang. But if the doctor and his form of malpractice has anything to do with it, Shawn Walsh could be on that injured reserve list by the end of the night as well.
Malpractice? The man is a genuine doctor.
Scheduled to be on this episode, but trust and believe I was going to make my mark sooner or later. As you can see, the cut is healed up perfectly fine from last week. Gambit may have beaten me, but trust and believe a blind squirrel finds his nut sooner or later. It's just sad to see that Gambit's not going to find his anytime soon, just due to the fact I don't think he had any to begin with. Now, since we're on the subject of the Young Bloods, let's talk about something that might be near and dear to them, but I can clearly give no fucks about. And this is this little family feud they've got going on with Gucci. Now, I don't give a damn about your upbringing. All I know is this. You two have what we want, and that's the tag team championships. I don't care what lengths I have to go or what deep lengths that Gucci's going to have to go for this family affair, I guess you can call it. But rest assured, should you both walk out of Prelude to Violence with those tag team championships, hell, those are just right for the picking for the Money Gang. Now, me and Gucci may not be family by any means, but what we have is something apparently this family doesn't have, and that's a bond of a common goal, and that's making money and winning championships. And trust and believe, we make money just like that. Every single second that passes, that's bam, check right there, bam, right there, bam. It's all right there. So that's already one thing taken care of. The second thing is what you two jackasses apparently have the flaunt around, and that's those tag team championships. Now, I understand that you have American Justice at Prelude to Violence, but hell, how the hell do we even know Bishop's going to make it to Prelude to Violence? Because of the fact, if we know Azrael the way he's been ever since he's won the ECW championship, there won't be any sight of Bishop when it comes down to showtime. And granted, I can care less. It just makes our job a lot easier. Now, I've had my storied history with Bishop, and let's just say he was one of the inaugural first-class bitches that I had to deal with down in NXT. And he may have grown up some, and he may have gotten his partner, his family, in Gambit, but that doesn't mean a damn thing to me, because logical fallacy number one for you two is that you're both idiots. And that's already where we, as in me and Gucci, are already superior at. Because with our intellect and our aggressiveness, who can match up with us? Now, I can't say if you two are actually going to make it past Prelude to Violence, even if you should. Just know that in the near coming future, the Money Gang will get what you two hold, and that's those ECW Tag Team Championships. And even if it means that I have to, after we beat you, I have to go back down to NXT and defend my title against some random nobodies that you guys can put up and pair up against for the time being until you get some real competition in here for the Money Gang, then so be it. As far as I'm concerned, all you have in NXT is just an orgy of stupidity. But nonetheless, right now, the Money Gang is the team to beat, and we don't need the titles to prove our worth, because we already know where our worth is in currency, and all types of currency that you want to ask us, and the dineros, and the American currency, and pesos. It does not matter. The only thing that matters is this. The Young Bloods will not, I repeat, will not get past the Money Gang, and they will not proceed. They will not go past go and collect $200 when they face the Money Gang. Just know this, that in the near future, you will be looking at the new ECW Tag Team Champions. And I can speak for Gucci when I say this. You're either going to get Gucci, or you're going to get broke.
Oh, Cole, are you ready? It's time for that little bad medicine.
I'll tell you what, I'm ready for this man to get his just desserts come Extreme Rules. That's my take on it. He's got a lot of bad medicine coming his way. Krack has things go his way at Extreme Rules.
Please, what is a drug addict gonna do to a doctor?
Today, you're implying by the man's last name that he's a drug addict. You've been doing this all night long. I don't understand what your take is on this.
Look, you want to keep calling all the fans, all of it, a crack addict, so I'm just going to call him what he is. He is a drug. Nonetheless, drug addict, drug dealer, a drug himself. You know what? Drugs are not needed. Drugs are bad. And this man, the doctor, is going to ensure that the drugs are taken out of ECW.
Today he's wearing a lab coat that has things airbrushed on it. But that's not what doctors do.
Look, he's a doctor that just wants to have style. He's with the end count. He gets street art. Unlike you uncultured swine that you are, Cole. He gets it. He's in the in crowd. He's one of the cool kids.
Well, he once was one of the cool kids, but I guess that was in a past life. You know, I talked to him briefly backstage in passing. He kind of tried to blow me off, but I called him BTB.
As I would too, Cole.
I called out to him as BTB, and he looked at me and said, "Who's BTB?" Everybody knows this man is BTB.
He's a doctor. It is the doctor. The love doctor, to be exact.
Nonetheless, I can't wait for this match to get underway and becomes a true veteran of the industry here, who hopefully will beat some of the knowledge out of this doctor.
See, you're starting to get it, Cole. Trust him. He's a doctor.
I'll tell you what, Shawn Walsh is a very conflicted man here tonight. He was given the ultimatum and almost like a slap on the wrist by RPJ for trying to brawl repeatedly with Ed Gucci on Raw last week. Shawn Walsh was told not to be at Extreme Rules. He's told to stay as far away from the Money Gang as you can. I gotta say, I think RPJ's got his best interest in mind here, but at the same time, I can't blame Shawn Walsh for wanting revenge.
I'll say Shawn Walsh is definitely I feel like a man being handcuffed here for the worst reason possible to him.
Yeah, they were definitely the victims at Payback when the Money Gang's plan came to fruition. Still.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, this is Shawn Walsh picking up the Love Doctor and taking him down to a headlock here. Love Doctor's gonna have to dig deep into his medical dictionary to find a cure for this onslaught of chain grappling he's dealing with right here. Nice reversal there on Shawn Walsh. As soon as I said that, he found the way out. Oh, Shawn though with the counter here. Nice, takes him right around there into a headlock again. The ropes, goes underneath. Oh. Hip toss reversal here by Shawn Walsh. Walsh connecting with these European uppercuts again. Finding a home for them. Oh, and Love Doctor countering that one. Got a little too comfortable with him. Now it's Dr. Benjamin Bishop turning things around here on Shawn Walsh.
Those punches right there, those medicine punches, if you will, just add in the extra effect to them.
How sweet is that? Taking a bow for you today for connecting with that face buster.
See, he knows. That's respect, Cole. That's what you call respect.
I'm sure he's prescribed plenty of things for you off air.
Well, like I said, I keep the bad drugs out. I do what my doctor tells me. And BTB is my doctor. And I'm allowed to call him BTB. I've earned that respect.
Fall away elbow drop there from the top on Shawn Walsh. He's going to try to put him away with it here. 2 count off of it. Oh, Shawn getting his shoulder up there in the nick of time. You're allowed to call him BTB. Just listen to yourself.
Look, I don't have to listen to myself. I know what I say. These are things, like I said, that I'm allowed to do. I've earned that respect. It's not my fault that no one likes you, Cole.
I take that back. There's plenty of people. Shawn Walsh is a very good friend of mine. He's trying to put away the doctor here with the submission. He'll reverse figure 4. Bishop gets out of it. Oh.
That's the doctor call.
Oh, lands on the ring apron here. Back in. Connects with the back elbow. Take control of Shawn Walsh. He's looking for here an abdominal stretch. Oh.
See, that's a prescription right there.
Turns around to a cover here. An abdominal claw. He gets another 2 count here. Shawn Walsh slowly being withered here in this match.
I mean, Shawn Walsh did tell me he was having a stomach ache, and I just think BTB already knew that. He knew the symptoms, and he was applying some medicine to that area.
I have no career for this. I'm trying to call this match here down the middle, and this is absurd. Oh, Shawn Walsh forearm there.
See, this is not how you take your medicine. This is very resistant. This is very resistant to the procedure.
Shawn Walsh with that crossbody gets a 2 count of his own here. Showing signs of frustration there. That was a nice twisting crossbody from the top rope with Shawn Walsh trying to regain some control of the match here. Gator rolling him.
When you don't follow the prescriptions correctly, you get irritability, and that's what Shawn Walsh is experiencing right now. Arguing with the ref, all this stuff. It's irritability. If he just followed the prescription, he'd be perfectly fine and content.
Snapmare here, knee to the spine. Oh, let's go for it. A modified chin lock here. He's using his own arms here to apply pressure to the neck and the chin.
Oh, it's one of those things that definitely can't be a comfortable feeling if you are the doctor right now.
Oh, look at this. Trying to power out of it and uses his momentum against him. Just begging Shawn Walsh to bring it on. Wait, Shawn catches him with the Sacco factor right as he was showing off, and that's what you get for showing off in front of the Scorpion. 2. Shawn Walsh, almost had him there.
See? Irritability. Didn't follow the prescription. Irritability. Symptoms, man.
Love doctor here. Wait a second. Oh no, he's got him up for that torture rack. Spins him around to a big powerbomb.
There we go. We're getting back on plan now.
Shawn's on the ropes, but he's still stunned. I didn't think he realized that he has hand under the ropes there. Back into the cover. 2. Oh. Yeah, irritability. The Love Doctor looking like he's showing some irritability himself here after that.
Well, it's understandable. It's frustrating when your patients just do not follow the plan that you prescribe to them. You give them all your faith in that they're going to do the best that they can to follow it, and they just don't.
Shawn here, big spike DDT. Got him on the arm ringer to set it up. Goes for a cover here in the center of the ring. Is this going to be enough to put away the Love Doctor? No. Another kick out. It's like the doctor's going to have to give himself some medical attention himself here. He's got a bit of a cut there on the forehead. Wait a second. Oh, there's a Sacco cutter connecting in the middle of the ring again.
Oh, would this be the final nail in the coffin? Would this be the one that ends the match? We've already seen so many near falls.
I cannot believe Benjamin Bishop was able to kick out of the Sacco cutter there. This match is really starting to heat up for both of these men. Oh, wait a second. Cut him off there. Spins him around. So trapped on the ropes, and there's a neck breaker. Love Doctor here. What's this?
Look, when you're a doctor, sometimes you just have a long day at work. You just need to kick back and relax. Sometimes just take a little break.
He needs to focus on trying to win this match is what he should be doing. He catches another.
Let's face it.
Oh, come on now.
He's been on call since he came here on Raw. It's a hard job. He needs a little break.
There's Shawn Walsh. Oh, up and over the ropes. It's very precarious going over the ropes. That could do all kinds of damage to the legs, to the back, landing wrong. Oh, into the barricade.
You call it damage. I call it treatment. We'll just go with it.
You need to go have your friend out there prescribe you some prescription glasses here today. This is not treatment. This is unfair treatment here. Oh my God, what's he thinking here? Oh!
Unfair treatment. You're acting like BTV is running a malpractice here. He is a doctor. Just trust him, Cole.
He would have to be actually licensed to even be able to pull in that practice. Just with a pin here off of that brutal attack outside of the ring. Shawn Walsh gets the shoulder up.
License. I've seen his license. He's a total licensed doctor. PhD and everything.
He's looking for the bicycle kick. Shawn Walsh gets out of the way, goes for the cover. Here's if it's rolled. No. Walsh heading back to the top rope here. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh! Cut off. Sliding clothesline connects. Into the cover again.
Just beautiful.
A very closely contested fight for the battle for both of these men. Couldn't connect with the first one. He's looking for another kick though. Shawn Walsh is very slow to get. Oh, shoulder block instead. Shawn Walsh fighting back. Lefts and rights. Oh, to the knee.
I can't believe Shawn Walsh is treating a doctor this way.
Oh,
Doctor.
Shawn Walsh might be thinking it's time to send the Love Doctor to the ER here. Oh, no, wait. Oh, BTB connects with that big forearm counter. Walsh here with the Irish whip. Big power slam in the middle of the ring. Walsh is looking for something else.
Looking for something big.
Oh, number 2 on the Psycho Factor. Setting up again. Got this time. Oh, teeing off on him here. Love Doctor in a really bad way. He can't even get his hands up. But Shawn Walsh, good clothesline over the ropes. Wait a second. Did he just crawl into the ring today? Where'd he go?
I don't know.
Oh, wait. Oh no. Oh, Lewis Rivers. I didn't even see him jump the barricade there.
Oh, this is perfect. This is my best night right now. I'm having a ball. I got to see the Love Doctor. The Money Gang is here, and look at this, Cole. See, the Doctor knows best.
There's J Krack. J Krack coming to the assist here. Thank God.
Oh, what is that drug addict doing?
Restoring order is what he's doing. This is about to be a 2-on-1 mugging here. Wait, the Love Doctor getting involved in the Money Gang's affairs here.
Look, the Money Gang gave a generous contribution to the Love Doctor's practice. He's just returning the favor.
Anyway, now that that's taken care of, we're going to take a look at this huge matchup that was announced prior to the show going live today. I don't even know what to say about this one. This one, I think, describes itself.
Well, if you're not hyped for this, I don't know what gets you hyped. This is an absolute dream match right here as we get SMC versus McGlasson.
If you want to see a hard-hitting affair, no punches pulled, do not turn the channel, do not leave the room. You will not want to miss this one. That is for certain.
Sunset Boulevard, Pacific Highway. Out to the walking stars now.
folks, welcome back here. We talked about before the break, big match ahead. And, this is going to be a fight for the fans, big fights.
Oh, definitely. This is a hype train and zooming right here. As SMC is walking down to the ring, and this match with McGlasson is pretty much going to be the talk of the town this week.
I think so. This is, like I said, this isn't going to be wrestling. This isn't going to be science. This is two men who are just going to go in here and literally, they're going to beat the tar out of each other tonight.
Oh yeah, this is, like you said, this is no catch as can. This is no technical wrestling. This is nothing but more than just a straight up street fight.
The other thing, and this is what makes this fight so special between these two, is how much they both have to prove right now. SMC so hungry for that Intercontinental Championship, and Jeremy McGlasson not giving up his pursuit, and he wants to get back into contention for the World Heavyweight Championship. He's really feeling burned by the loss at Payback to Caleb Blair after that grueling last man standing match.
Oh, absolutely, and I mean, the tear and just the mindset that SMC's been in, and just the mindset that McGlasson has been in, like after those losses, after SMC didn't get the win, didn't get the shot at Payback, like it is just a combustible element that we are literally about to light gasoline on.
Absolutely. It seems like every time SMC steps between those ropes, he looks more focused.
It's like a tunnel vision that's just ensued on him.
The lights go down here. Oklahoma City coming to life for this man. I tell you, this comeback story of Jeremy McGlasson here. It's almost like Caleb Blair, the war with Caleb Blair has just reinvigorated him.
Oh, definitely. It's a new man, if you will. A resurgence is probably the best word we can use for it.
Yeah, that's a very fitting term there. So this is the most life I've seen out of Jeremy McGlasson. Even when he was champion, even when he reclaimed the championship that was taken from him, Jeremy McGlasson, it was like he was so obsessed with it that it changed him. It took his livelihood away from him in a way. And now everything he's been through, this is the Jeremy McGlasson of old, and he's renewed.
And I mean, with the renewed sense of purpose, definitely could be a more dangerous McGlasson than we've seen before.
Especially when he knows that renewed sense of purpose is leading him to a collision course, at Extreme Rules with the Judge. Jeremy motioning over here, using the microphone.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I face against SMC. First time ever live tonight on Monday Night Raw, and that is exactly the kind of match that we need on this show. Now SMC's been on kind of a streak lately with destroying anybody who gets in his way. So I know that tonight is going to be a very interesting night for me when it comes to facing him. But I'm going to beat SMC. And the reason why I say I'm going to beat him is because I want this to be an example to the judge. I want the judge to pay close attention so he can get a little preview of what's to come in a few weeks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what it means to me, this match against the judge, is not only for a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship again, but to show that no matter who gets in my way, I will come up on top. So, starting with SMC tonight, and then the judge after that. Alright, SMC, your move. Let's go.
Well, there you have it. SMC, wait a second. Oh, coming right from McGlasson. I don't think he liked the words that McGlasson had for him there today.
Well, he said it was your move, and if there's any man you don't poke, prod, like do anything with to try to get on your bad side, it's SMC.
Well, SMC knows just as well. Again, this is a big fight for both of these two. Like I said, first time ever. SMC beats a former two-time World Heavyweight Champion. Is going to shoot him with a rocket strapped to his back up the ladder.
And like the man doesn't need a bigger rocket than he has right now.
SMC following that attack on Shawn Nice and Aether at Payback. He's been the talk of the town, really. He declared war on both men in that Intercontinental Championship match. A lot of people are saying that was his declaration that he's going to be the next champion.
I mean, let's face it right here. Name a man that comes out and just basically declares war on two different people.
And not just
name a country that does that.
The country of Steve McCarty, I think, is the correct answer there. Jeremy trying to fight back here with a clubbing shot. Here we go. Look at this. Sizing up SMC. SMC's got the size difference on him, but Jeremy is going to cut him down with these clotheslines.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen McGlasson before. It doesn't matter the size of the person. Those clotheslines are always going to cut you down.
Now, McGlasson will tell you himself, he has a very long history, a very violent history with Mizaska Hojo that dates back to his time spent wrestling in Japan. Oh my God, what a haymaker. I can't remember the last time I've seen one punch drop McGlasson like that.
We've seen a lot of people at SMC's drop one punch like that.
SMC, he's just a killer. This is, man, look at this. Teeing off on McGlasson. McGlasson can't even get his hands up here. Dirty box in the turnbuckle.
Let's face it, all you have to do is go back and look. What he literally, and I mean, Detroit called it that day. If you want to see a dead buddy, I'll show you one. When he obliterated Ray Sakari on that night. That showed that at Mania that he was in, that it was a new sense, a new aggressive, and a new focused Steve McCarty.
That is torturing McGlasson here. He knows that McGlasson, one of his go-to weapons is those lariats. Try to soften up the arm. Knows that Jeremy hits a lariat with a weakened arm, that it's going to do just as much damage to himself.
It's a hard to hit. It's hard to hit a lariat with a broken arm. That's for sure.
Make you think twice about throwing him. But McGlasson here thinking suplex on SMC. Oh! SMC had it scouted. There's that haymaker again. Over here. Oh, he's half rotation powerbomb. Oh, and he runs with it.
I said he ran the better half for that whole ring right there with McGlasson.
Yeah, you gotta think like this today. McGlasson is wanting to fight here tonight, and he's getting it here. SMC is really taking the task here at the beginning of this match.
Oh, you're gonna get a fight whether you like it or not if you go into a match with SMC.
Jeremy able to turn things around, connects with that forearm, goes for the cover here, one of his own. Both men with a quick 2 count early in this match. Oh, SMC right back at him again. Trading blows here. Oh, he's looking for powerbomb here. Oh, Jeremy, no. Had that one scouted.
Jeremy had been there before. He's not about going back into that position.
Especially with the damage that SMC delivered with that first one. Wait, into the ropes. Oh my goodness, big sidewalk slam from the lad. You're talking about the size of SMC, but you can't discount the power of McGlasson. There's another big clothesline in the back of the head.
Oh, that's something we definitely can't discount.
The ropes, Jeremy lines up, and there's an Eastern lariat. He connects with the lariat early in the match.
Big match feel. You want to put it away quick.
SMC got a toe under the rope there.
I mean, it might not be a bad strategy by Jeremy, especially in this instance where it's SMC already has a target on that arm. You might as well go ahead and start throwing him down before that arm gets too damaged.
Jeremy looking comfortable on the top rope here. Taking his time though. SMC's slowly getting up. I don't know if I agree with this. He's taking a lot of time on that top rope.
It's definitely giving a lot of SMC a lot of time to recover after that lariat.
SMC there. Almost like a shoulder block. Knocked him down into a seated position. He's taking Jeremy up for some kind of a superplex, it looks like here. Oh, body punches from to SMC from Jeremy. Oh! Jeremy going back up to the middle rope now. He doesn't waste time. He hits an elbow this time. Looks like that might have been what he was looking for as he makes the cover here. 2. Is this enough? No. Okay, this is what we were talking about. These two are already bringing the fight to one another here. Shot there.
I'll say, like you said, we're only 5, maybe 10 minutes into the match, and like we're already getting 2 counts. We've seen a lariat, just completely hard hitting.
Yeah, absolutely. They're just standing in front of each other, throwing these big punches now.
Back and forth action.
Was Jeremy just chopping him across the chest repeatedly? And straight mixing it up with these punches.
If you're not hyped for this, man, I just don't know what gets you in the mood.
Oh, good close leg goes to the outside right in front of us. Oh, the A1's gonna take flight, big suicide dive.
I'll say he had that look in his eyes.
SMC had to cover the back of his head. I think he might have bumped into our table there. I'm trying to look on the replay here. Very rough landing for the tough guy. McGlasson is full of energy now. He needs to stay on top of SMC though. He can't let him recover.
So he definitely doesn't need to recreate his turn before the debacle.
He can only suffer too many of those. He's just chopping him again. It's like an uppercut strike there. Jeremy was looking for some kind of an exploder, maybe a spine buster, but he got countered. Look at this SMC manhandling him here. Oh my god!
Oh. Just clubbing him in the chest.
He's up. Oh. Backhander takedowns here. Like this. Oh my god! The power of SMC.
Huge power slam.
Back and forth, move for move here. Oh, look at this. It took everything for Jeremy to kick out of that power slam here at SMC. Signaling for something big here.
Oh, we're missing it in.
Oh, he's got him up for
here we go.
Number 2, a spin on power this time. 2, is this enough? Oh.
Hit Jeremy with the kick out too.
SMC is back in control of this match. It's hard to say who's had an upper hand here. SMC has been very impressive though. Look at this snapmare. Oh, the big boot.
I'll say it's been back and forth. Jeremy had it a little bit. Now it's back and tilted in the favor of SMC.
Oh, wait a second. He's got him up for the fall of the week.
Oh, and Jeremy says denied.
Jeremy had it scouted there. Doing some homework on SMC. Wait a second.
Oh, here we go.
Oh!
We're going to see it.
Caught the rebound there. Big clothesline from Jeremy McGlasson. Eastern Lariat connects. The first one wasn't enough. Will this be enough? No. So close today. This match has been so close from both of these men. Jeremy, he's got a look in his eye here. He's measuring him. Oh, gosh. We've seen this from him before. He calls this the Kingslayer. Oh!
Oh, that might be it. I can't remember the last time we've seen somebody kick out of that new move of his, that Kingslayer.
He put AJ Hawks away with it before on SmackDown. Shoulders are down, the leg is hooked here, and he puts away SMC with it. What an incredible match between these two. I am astounded right now. This is a pay-per-view quality match that we just seen on Raw tonight.
Oh, big time hype train Phil, and it delivered every bit of it.
Jeremy with that beautiful forearm there off the springboard. And that was right after that first powerbomb from SMC. Jeremy McGlasson, I think, maybe sending his message here to the judge. Clearly that, the judge isn't going to have his work cut out for him come Extreme Rules.
Oh, definitely send the message. Let him know that, look, you might be my next opponent, but it doesn't matter. I'm going straight through you to get to that World Heavyweight title.
Yeah, straight through the ropes there with that big dive right here. Good night, SMC spiking him on his neck.
Just the sheer damage and impact that move does. It's almost a one-hit kill.
It is very much so. Jeremy McGlasson has found a new sharp blade in his sheath there, you could say. I think he gets back up to where he wants to be. He gets into title contention. He could put away just about anybody. He hits that move clean like that tonight. Very hard-fought victory here. Very well-deserved victory here. Continuing the celebration, SMC back up here. Somebody tweaked his knee at some point in this match here. Check on him. Oh, no!
Jeremy's an idiot for that. I'm sorry. But you've seen this man, seen what he has been doing the past 2 months. Why would you think that shaking his hand and helping him out is going to be the answer?
Wait a second. Aether here for a measure of revenge on SMC. Getting some payback following payback.
Who let this clown run down to the ring? Where is the ECW security?
Well, that's right about the point on the ramp there where Aether was ambushed with his own championship belt. Oh, Jeremy McGlasson is going to pay him back for that cheap shot that he just received as well. Oh my God, he hits him with a cutter.
This is a travesty.
Aether looks like this one more time in slow motion here today. Diamond cutter, SMC paying the price.
I feel like I'm the only man on this man's team.
Look at this, wait a second. Last time these two were in a ring across from each other was last year on Raw at the Slammy Awards when they fought, and Aether showing some respect here for Jeremy McGlasson and vice versa.
I guess you can look at it like this. It's a crazy world we live in now.
It absolutely is, and it's about to get crazier today because coming up next, look at this match that we have in store. The judge makes his official in-ring return to Raw here tonight, right before the main event.
Oh, that's big. It's been a while since we've seen the judge.
We've just seen his opponent for Extreme Rules 3, but you have to think, Lewis Rivers is here. The other half of the Money Gang is in the building. The judge is going to have to be on his toes here tonight. He's dealt with Ed Gucci in the 700 block, but the Money Gang is a new beast here tonight.
Oh, the Money Gang is such a devastating group right now. Like, they are just running rush out on Raw.
Hear me?
Other people are fine just taking part, while I'm here to take over.
So this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it like this. We're gonna keep playing this game, huh? We're gonna keep playing this game. Fine. You guys take out Reyes. You take him out of commission. Not good enough, huh? Not good enough. RPJ, the owner of this place, asks me to back off. Tells me I'm banned. Tells me that I can't get involved. I shouldn't get involved. And out of fucking respect, I listen to him. I go against what I want to do. And you guys get to go and do whatever the hell you want. And I got to sit back and watch. But I do it out of respect. And then Lewis Rivers, you want to get involved in my matches? And you want to try and keep this game going? Fine. I'm sorry, Ryan. I really am. But it looks like we're going to have to do this my way. Scorpion's way.
Alec Tenay, the hits keep on coming tonight. This night just continues to be packed to the roof with the stars. The judge is here in his ring gear. First time we've seen him in ring gear since WrestleMania. He is here for singles competition. His opponent for Extreme Rules 3, we talked about, just had a big victory over SMC. The judge is here to look to do the same tonight.
It's been at least at this point, it's a little over a month now since we've seen him in the ring gear and ready to go. And it's going to be interesting to see how well he does carrying into Extreme Rules here tonight.
It'll be very exciting. He's been talking about it ever since WrestleMania. He feels that since he's been stepping back in the ring full time now, he's shed his suit and tie in the boss role. Let RPJ make all of those decisions now. The judge has one thing on his mind, and that's becoming the ECW World Champion. I'm still trying to picture the sight of the judge, the top of our mountain as the champion. That it seems like something almost out of like a storybook.
It's definitely I won't say a far-fetched tale, but it's one of those ones that it's unique.
It's something that we've not seen before. I mean, it's such a rarity. The judge here on a mission. I'm excited to see what happens in Extreme Rules between him and McGlasson. That's going to be a treat for all ECW fans. We got to think, the last time that these two were scheduled for action, it was McNastybones with a 700 block who would assault the judge and Max thrown out.
Let's face it, that's it. Go ahead.
I wonder if Detroit has seen Ed Gucci walk around backstage with this.
I surely hope so.
He would have a field day if he was here at the table right now.
Speaking of Detroit, oh, where's that slimy cheese sleazeball of a guy?
I would say he's probably in the back with Ryan Azrael destroying catering, but not in the way that Ryan Azrael destroys catering. Anyway, back to your point about the judge and Ed Gucci. I apologize for the detour there.
Oh, it's good. Anytime I get to rag on Detroit, it's a good night.
Here we go, we're getting ready to sound for the bell on this match, and it's underway. And Gucci trying to lock up with the judge here. Judge with a nice reversal there, switches back to another headlock.
I'll say, who would have thought we'd have came out of this match with a little technical wrestling?
Yeah, it wasn't. I figured Gucci would have went for a closed fist there, but he's locking up with the Judge. Oh, the Judge hopping over. Oh, Gucci with a drop kick.
See, this is the difference between me and you, Cole. You still have faith in Gucci. I know what Gucci is. I would expect it to like an eye poke, eye rake, something like that.
Well, in some parts of the world, the closed fist was still considered an illegal strike. So yeah, I see what you're getting at there. Gucci now taking control of the Judge. That was a big standing elbow drop. Are you gonna quote our friend Detroit there and complete that sentence about what Ed Gucci is, or are we gonna leave that one to the imagination of the fans?
I call Ed Gucci a good business partner of mine. See, I'm not like a Detroit. See, I have faith in Ed Gucci and the Money Gang.
Oh, the Judge connects with a big drop kick there on Gucci. Gucci's gonna roll out here. Wait a second, Judge. Building up some momentum here. Up and over the ropes. Today we're going to have to take another look at this. Watch this. Gucci thought he was safe here.
Oh, the Judge, he basically played an executioner on this one.
Look at this. Up and over. Beautiful, and almost going over Ed Gucci in the process of that tope. Count continuing here right in front of us. Judge, the master of that swanton bomb dive, finding another way to implement it here early in this match.
I mean, we've seen so many varieties of way that he's going with that swanton bomb.
That was one of the moves that he used to put away Mike Giachinno in that match that would be the Machine's final showing at WrestleMania. Oh, Gucci with that punt kick to the ribs and another elbow. Gucci, you know, say what I want about he and Lewis Rivers, their tactics, their mentality, but he's quite the athletic specimen here. Look at that, just heaving the Judge up and over. Oh, wait. Oh, and he stops and hits another elbow drop.
Big elbow drops just being delivered on a continuous front.
Oh, look at this. And back to back where they begin.
Man, don't fix what's not broken.
Judge here, wait. Oh, lands on his feet this time. And gets the O'Connor roll. Hold on a second here. 2. Oh.
I'll say Judge is looking to steal one right there.
Here. What's the Judge thinking here? Traps the arms. Oh, sit out face buster. Judge feeling good here. Gucci. Wait. Oh, big clothesline on Gucci and he kips up. Judge scaling the ropes quickly here. He hasn't missed a day as he drops that knee. My goodness.
Also, the Judge he's completely fired up here tonight.
Big kick, big chops. Gucci rolling here. Gucci into the ropes. Oh, Luthez press catches him. My God. The Judge. You know, I think Judge might have had a spark lit underneath of him watching that match with McGlasson before he came out here tonight. This is almost like one-upsmanship, it looks like.
I can't remember the last time I feel like Gucci's got almost no momentum. Like, it's just hard to say.
He's definitely trying to get the momentum. Look at this Judge just cutting him off. Uh-oh, wait, Judge picking the leg now. Oh, he's got a figure 4. A figure 4 on Ed Gucci here. The modified figure 4. Oh, Gucci finding the way out, punching that leg, and the open hand shot. A big clothesline. See here, he's got the arm trap. Oh!
It just stomps on the arm.
Big stomp. Gucci now just picking him apart, stomp to the face as well.
And now Gucci seemed to find his footing here.
His confidence is coming back quickly. Usually has it in no shortage. What an uppercut that was. Keying off on the Judge. So this is going to be Second Gucci into the ropes. A big forearm. Oh. Lays him out with that one. 2 count. Oh, the judge is able to kick out though. Gucci going to the top now. Got something in mind here. Taking his time. And oh, he misses the elbow. Took too long.
The judge is ready. There's something planned.
Oh, wait. Flipping roll. He rolls him up into a small package. 2. Oh. The judge was trying to steal one from him there again.
He's coming up with all sorts of different combinations.
Something big here. Oh, I thought it was another kick to the midsection and an uppercut. Usually reeling off of that one.
Shoves him into the ropes.
And kind of with that rebound power slam, it looks like. Oh wait, he's comfortable up here. You know what this could be, Tenay? He's sizing him up. There's the swanton from the middle rope. Is this enough to put away Gucci? Oh, he gets the shoulder up. Gucci springing back into the fight though. Oh, claps him. And a drop kick to the lower back. Second here. Oh, big clothesline. Down goes the judge.
We talked about it a little earlier about we know Louis Rubes is here, but the judge does not seem to care at all. Like that thought is not in his mind about the money game getting involved.
You gotta think that the judge, he's been in handicapped situations before. You gotta think that he's gonna, if it comes down to that, he's gonna try to fend both of these men off. Oh wait a second. Oh, Gucci. Oh, just laying into it with these punches on the ground. Oh, and again. This mean streak of Ed Gucci just laying into the judge here. Oh my God. He's got him up for a one-arm almost Uranagi onto that barricade. And that's got to be a difference maker there today. The judge. Oh no. Oh, and then into the side of the apron.
Well, we've seen the judge in those battles with Giachinno feel comfortable outside, but you still have to imagine that anytime a match goes outside the ring, it's going to be in Gucci's favor.
Makes a cover. Look at this one more time. This is the strength, this uncanny strength of Ed Gucci here. And just watch this in slow motion here, the impact of the judge hits this at the angle he does.
Just high and tight on that back shoulder blade region.
And you can see him here just writhing. We come back to Gucci making the cover here. Oh, the judge somehow able to kick out. Judge fighting back still. Gucci on the ropes here, backing into the turnbuckle. Top rope. Gucci going to a very bad place here. Superplex connects. I want to say it's from those strikes on the outside today with the judge. It looks like he's losing some blood here. He's colored up.
He's losing a lot.
Oh, big suplex still. Moving a little bit slower as a result of it here. He's going to the outside of the apron here.
And the crimson red is flowing down Judge's face.
Oh!
About as red as his tights are.
It's a springboard frog splash there. Oh, wait a second. We're looking to put Gucci away here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. He's got him up for the judgment slam. Gucci. He's hooked it out. He's in the ropes.
Austin too close.
Judge almost in a desperation cover there. Goes for the cover again. And oh, Gucci gets the shoulder up this time. Just not enough, but Gucci able to roll out of the way of that. Oh, no, no. Oh, is it the judge? Oh, dropping him on that top rope.
Just hangs him high and tight off that top rope.
The judge is dazed here. What's going on behind him? Gucci. Oh, the judge caught him. Oh! That took a lot out of the judge to connect with that.
Well, Gucci, I don't know, he just like seemed to be playing it for the right time.
The judge caught him with the forearm, inverted the counter drop. Big scoop slam from the judge.
Oh, is he gonna? We're gonna see him go to the ropes again.
Over here, it's another swanton bomb.
So many swanton bombs from every direction.
And, oh, a 2 count again. Judge, he's got blood just pouring down his face at this point. Take a look at the swanton bomb one more time today. This time a springboard one. Look at this. Beautiful.
One would say it's so beautiful it has the grace of the swan itself.
Judge speaking of judgment slam here. Oh, wait a second. He's got him up front again.
Oh, I can't imagine Gucci can take too much more.
You can see Gucci writhing from the impact of this one. So much damage done to the abdominal region. Judge not going for the cover though. He's going for the top instead. What's he thinking here? Wait, oh, big frog splash from the top. Makes the cover.
A little extra damage, if you will.
And Gucci kicks out. You've got to be kidding. Ed Gucci kicking out of the frog splash after a judgment slam there. Oh, it's out of the way. Wait, oh. Oh no, the Gucci bomb incoming.
And trust me, folks, that Gucci bomb is indeed very Gucci.
Gucci making the cover here. Looks like the judge is in the ropes this time.
Both of these men are just completely desperate to make that cover.
And this match already is going places, just like we saw in our last win. Oh, the referee got in the way there. Ran over by Gucci, and Gucci is teeing off on the judge.
Oh, we're taking a little ride into the corners here.
Ed Gucci giving him a stage coach there on the uppercut train.
Oh, we're setting up for it.
Let's do something big here. Lining him up. Oh, he's blocked. The judge connects. Big forearm strike. Wrenching on the arm of Gucci now. It's going to pay him back for those uppercuts, it appears. Judge on the top, diving arm breaker.
Oh. That's enough to like just basically tear your elbow out of socket.
And maybe even the shoulder or the rotator cuff. That downward motion from that height and with that body weight. That's all of those physics coming into play there. And right back to the shoulder again goes the judge. He's not thinking he's going to try to hit him from there.
I'll say he's a long way out for that swanton off that middle.
Judge, oh! Connects! A leaping leg lariat there. Oh, wait a second, here he goes again! He's not down.
He is handing out swantons like candy here tonight.
You gotta think this is sending a message here from McGlasson. Wait a second, Judge, oh, big forearm. Gucci goes through the ropes. Judge thinking suicide dives. Oh my god!
Gucci just high-duked him.
Look at this one more time. This is what set this up. Judge gets a huge swanton here first. Doesn't go for the cover. Knows it's not enough. Decks Gucci. Sends him through the middle rope with that forearm. But what happens next? This is just surreal. This impact today. Look at this.
Just a high duke and uppercut. It's so fantastic. It just lays Judge out.
Wait a second. Ed Gucci's got a steel chair. Judge is still out. Ed Gucci's rubbing over steel chairs in the next to our announce position. And Judge has any idea what's about to happen. Judge, oh no! Well, welcome back to Raw, Judge. Ed Gucci ruining the homecoming here tonight. Oh no. Lewis Rivers is out here. Shawn Walsh still. Shawn Walsh has had enough. He said it before this match. He's going to have to do things the Scorpion's way now. He has seen enough of the money game here tonight.
I mean, the man has been handcuffed, but he's going to make his presence felt here tonight.
Here we go, back on the air. This match is now, well, it was ended in disqualification, but now we have an impromptu tag team match. The Judge going to work here on Lewis Rivers with the second wind. Oh, but Ed Gucci catches him with the forearm.
I just think about like the chaos, like this is how chaotic is that. Like we have one excellent match, ends in disqualification, and we turn around and we're right in a tag match for it.
Shawn Walsh, I think, getting his wish. Christmas coming a little bit early for him here this year. But I don't know how RPJ is going to feel about this, you know, being forced into, talking about being handcuffed, making a tag match out of this now.
But you can imagine there's probably going to be some repercussions coming out of this.
Well, if Shawn Walsh wasn't already told that he's not attending Extreme Rules, he's definitely not going to be on the guest list now. Into the ropes. Judge, big power slam on Lewis Rivers. Rivers able to get out of that predicament here. And this makes
it's one of those things. You have to think, Shawn Walsh has already also had a match here tonight too as well.
Yeah, Lewis Rivers is fresh here tonight. I was getting ready to say, wait, oh, Gucci here. Oh, getting involved.
And that's the money gang to him what the money gang does best.
And so it makes me wonder if Lewis Rivers came here knowing that he was going to wrestle. He was talking about how he wasn't on the card. But, oh, look, he's got that leg. Oh, that's that leg in the brace too. Oh, they're just now keeping him in their corner, just isolating the Judge here from Shawn Walsh. Almost taunting Shawn Walsh, making him watch this. Oh, here we go. Wait a second. Gucci couldn't connect with the other, but he's got the Judge in his sights now. And oh, the Judge blocks. Hold on. Oh! Forearm shot. Judge. Oh, no, he's taking him up again. Taking him up again today. There's another Judgment Slam.
There's 3 Judgment Slams here.
It is Gucci. Is for sure that he had the Judge's number with this shot.
I think everyone did, especially after the chair shot and everything.
Judge caught him mid-strike, big forearm. And that would lead to this right here. Ed Gucci filling it one more time, another Judgment Slam.
And each one of those are just hitting harder and more impressive than the last one.
Well, look at Lewis Rivers distracting the referee here. This match could have been over with by now. Gucci able to get out of there quickly thanks to his partner in a timely intervention. The Judge needs to think about bringing Shawn Walsh in here. This is now a tag match. I don't know if he's fully realized it or not. Oh! Gucci zeroing in on that open wound again.
I'll say it's one of those things, man, when you are facing the money gang in any instance, you better hope your team is as cohesive as those two are.
And the Raging Scorpions found out, unfortunately, just how cohesive they are. Wait a second, Judge here, going up and over the ropes again. See, see this one.
Are we gonna count that as a version of a swanton there, Cole?
I think that's more of a Kanjiro as he went up and over, and Gucci playing catch, but not in the way that he'd like. The judge here. He's taking Gucci up there. Oh, he's gonna pay him back. Oh my God!
A tip for tat there, right there on that barricade.
Judge now. Oh, no. That's a concrete explosion. Oh. I thought Judge needs to make a tag, but Ed Gucci, he definitely needs to make a tag now.
I'll say after getting your head banged off the concrete, that's not a pleasant feeling.
There's a Judge. Oh, there's another swanton bomb. Makes the cover. Is this enough? No. Referee broke his counter. There's a Judge, another enziguri.
And goes for the pin.
Oh goodness, Lewis Rivers getting in this time with the save. Shawn Walsh tried to cut him off, but he's a second too late. Judge and Shawn Walsh clearing the ring. Wait a second, Ed Gucci. Oh! Using the ropes as a weapon here again. Wait a second. We're going to see some teamwork here from the Scorpion and the Judge. Two men who are very familiar with tag team wrestling. Shawn Walsh. Big splash, and there's a clothesline from the Judge.
Oh, and he couldn't wait to do that. You knew that was coming.
No, you had to know it was coming. Right for the leg is Ed Gucci. This feud between the Money Gang and the Raging Scorpions has become so personal in such little time.
Well, they have just like if there's any feud that's literally like a blood family rivalry, it's them.
Walsh is looking for something here. Oh, Gucci able to reverse it there. Into the turnbuckle.
Oh, hard into the turnbuckle. That he just bounced right off.
Gucci got him here fucking explode. Oh my goodness. Oh!
Flips him over and just a punch to the face.
This power of Ed Gucci is just unreal. And oh, look at this. Lewis getting out of the way, letting Shawn Walsh just take a spill there. In no man's land, this is not where he wants to be.
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh, what's the Judge doing here? The Judge. Oh my, off and over Shawn Walsh.
And Ed Gucci is just here eating swantons here tonight.
Look at the timing. The Judge hopping over his partner. Calling Gucci up for something here. Oh.
Oh, and Shawn bounces off the ring post.
This is breaking down. We got Bedlam going on here ringside.
And let's just not forget the fact that Gucci and Judge just literally just got done beating the hell out of each other.
It's quite a matchup here. Wait a second. Gucci. Oh, I think he was looking for another powerbomb there, but Shawn Walsh was able to counter it. The referee's trying to get these partners out of the ring. Finally got the two legal men back in. Almost forgot who they were for a second. Walsh. Oh, big splash in the corner. Going in for another stinger splash here. Teeing off on Ed Gucci. Picks the leg here, using the ropes. This is payback. This is payback for what happened at Over the Edge. The work the Money Gang did to his partner's leg. This is what this has to be. Shawn Walsh with this pinching, just focusing on the knee of Ed Gucci.
Oh, he just wants to basically injure them the same way that his partner was injured.
There's Gucci firing away here on Walsh now. We've seen him do this to the judge earlier. Here we go. Big drop kick in the center of the ring.
Oh, he's going to try to connect with it finally. Look for that one good Superman punch.
Oh, and he hits it. Third time is the charm. Shawn Walsh was unable to get his hands up to protect himself there. Gucci this time put himself between the ropes. Shawn able to kick out. Oh, big kick to the back there. Wait, Socko cutter connects. Into the cover. Into the cover. Is this enough? No. 2. Lewis Rivers got in the way. The judge cut him off.
No, I mean, even with Lewis Rivers not getting to his partner, Ed Gucci's still able to kick out.
Gucci has absorbed so much damage between the singles match and now this.
Let's just take it. I mean, how many swanton bombs has Gucci endured now at this point?
Absolutely. Wait a second here. We've got Shawn Walsh. We've got him where they want him here. Oh, no, no, no! Paid in full.
And Shawn Walsh is paying the full price for getting involved in these matches in the Money Gang affairs tonight.
There's nothing Judge can do there. Wait a second. Gucci's down. The Judge is going to break in the pin before the referee can make the count. Oh, and Lewis Rivers goes down with a neck breaker. Both men are down. The partners both wanting the tag here. Who is it gonna be? Well, Judge was trying to tag himself in there, it looked like. Rivers not having any of that.
Rivers just cut it off, and he's rolling him up now.
He's trying to put Shawn Walsh away here. Only a 2 count. Judge is still down. Finally starting to get to his feet here. Shawn Walsh getting back into this now. Big punches there, taking down Lewis Rivers. Shawn Walsh needs to make a tag now after taking that paid in full finisher from the Money Gang. Rivers turning his back. Oh no, wait. Oh, big clothesline there. Another big clothesline on Shawn Walsh. Getting fired up. Walsh into a friendly turn. Judge. The Judge with a blind tag. Oh, counter on Lewis Rivers.
That is how, and you have to imagine the judge, and it's all about sitting. He just has to know that it's all about sending that message to McGlasson here tonight.
Look at this, taking Ed Gucci down as well. Shawn Walsh is still think is drilling. He's back moving here. Oh, what is it?
Lewis is going to get a judge slam.
The Judge cleated house here. Ooh, and the message has been delivered. What did we just see here tonight?
An explosion of the Judge is what we saw.
Well, the Judge has said now on multiple occasions that he is a man on a mission for that World Heavyweight Championship. And if he's going to have to go through McGlasson to get there, he just went through the Money Gang with some assistance from Shawn Walsh, you could say, but he picked up the victory here for himself. He tagged himself in and put away Lewis Rivers.
I'll say it was all about basically going through anyone and everyone there tonight.
The Judge proving why he is an icon, a legend, a future Hall of Famer for this company. Willis Rivers finding out the hard way here tonight. The action continues here, folks, on Raw. An impromptu tag team match leads to a big victory here. Never would have thought that I'd see Shawn, Walsh, and the Judge teaming up here on Raw. Anything can happen here in ECW, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, absolutely. It's a land of wonderful fantasies and opportunities right now.
Guys, we've still got plenty to come here tonight, including this, and I know you're excited today. What a champion versus champion main event this is going to be.
Oh, these are two behemoth of men, too, at that.
Absolutely. Bishop, I wouldn't say Bishop, I think might be literally the biggest challenge that Brian Azrael has faced since becoming champion.
Oh, you're absolutely correct. Azrael it's almost like Bishop will probably be bigger than Azrael, and Azrael is only the biggest dog in the fight in this one.
Yeah, this will be very interesting to see how these two pan out. You know, we heard Lewis Rivers making a bold prediction earlier that Bishop may not even make it out of Raw here tonight, but we'll see. The main event's still yet to come, folks. Oh, wait a second. RPJ's here.
Oh, he's just a man that just travels around here lately.
He's been very busy. You know, he's got very high hopes for NXT TakeOver Prelude to Violence, and now maybe more news here tonight for Extreme Rules 3. So we'll find out here in a moment. Boss receiving a warm reception here in Oklahoma City. You know business is going to pick up here today. The boss has got a microphone. He's live here on Raw tonight.
So whenever he has a microphone, anything's always possible. It always is good.
Ladies and gentlemen, typically under other circumstances, I would be out here welcoming you to Monday Night Raw, but as you can tell, we are here in the final stanza of our program tonight, and I have been running around like a madman in the back. I have been in and out of the office on the phone, taking care of so much business. I can't even begin to get into it, but as you all know by now, anytime that RPJ is front and center here in the ring, we have some business to attend to. Business tonight has to do with our homecoming show, Extreme Rules 3, coming to you guys in just a couple of weeks here, following what I am forecasting to be a very, very successful NXT TakeOver, which comes to you later this week on the ECW Network. So, if we're here for Raw, we're going to put NXT aside. There'll be plenty to talk about that. But tonight, I have a couple of major announcements to make for Extreme Rules 3. I'm going to get right down to business. You see, part of my vision, my scope of business here in ECW has always been, when you start something, you see it through, you finish what you started, even if it takes you to the very end. See, it might have taken me 3 years to reach out, to bury the hatchet, to extend my hand, man to man, look Jeremy McGlasson in the eye, and let him know that he was the better man in our encounters, and that I was wrong for the hell that I put Jeremy McGlasson through for, you could say, almost 2 years. We had our ups and downs. Jeremy had done some things to me, but quite frankly, I deserved the things that came to me. Maybe not the things that happened to Reed, but to me, I could understand. That's why, not long ago, I called Jeremy McGlasson out to the ring. I made him our Call All-Stars 9 Royal Rumble representative, and I shook his hand like a man. Well, for a few people here tonight at Raw in the locker room, there's more than one hatchet that seems to not be buried, and in fact, it's more of an axe that continues to grind itself. And for a couple of these people, this axe to grind has been grinding and grinding to a very fatally sharp point for the last almost 2 years. So, first of all, for the last year, two men who, you could say, kind of stole the show, kind of became a major focal point of this company. Two men who made history together in the first year of this company's business. What happened at Extreme Rules, we had two icons of ECW who were on a collision course. I'm gonna go back in time a little bit here to tell you a story. McNastybones, as many of you know, and his first ever rival in ECW, Trevor DeGane, the Hate Mosh hero. They battled in the confines of one of our first ever Hell in a Cell matches at the first ever Extreme Rules pay-per-view. Well, you fast forward a little bit. AJ Hawks, Riddlin, a tag team that was quite frankly destined for legendary status. These two, something happened along the way. WrestleMania etched their names into the call of the Immortals. WrestleMania was their time. They ended the Illuminati together, put the final nail in the coffin for the Illuminati. But something happened. AJ Hawks and Riddlin right now in ECW. These two are so intertwined by fate that there is no moving forward for them, and there is no such thing as moving backwards. There's nowhere for them to go until what happens between these two former partners, these former brothers, is buried. And that's why at Extreme Rules 3, AJ Hawks and Riddlin, you're going to take care of this once and for all. You're going to do it inside Hell in a Cell. That's not all. I said I have another announcement to make, and this one dates back almost as far, you see, through the course of NXT history. There were two men who were neck and neck in their rise, their ascent. We've seen that rise and ascent lead them on separate paths that came back around full circle and collided last year throughout the course of El Dorado Championship Wrestling. Those men battled for a shot at Mazaska Hojo for the NXT Championship at WrestleMania 1. Now, they are locked, they are gridlocked, like two bulls with their horns dooring each other, who one man can't stand, that man being our Intercontinental Champion, Aether Adamus, and Steve McCarty, SMC the tough guy. But there's more. There's always more. There's an asterisk besides this rivalry. And that asterisk is not just a little notch. It's not just a little glimmer there. That notch is Shawn Nice, who has made himself very prominent in his efforts to become the next ECW Intercontinental Champion. So, Aether, the fighting champion of the Adamus Galaxy. Aether, you now have two men vying for you. Two men who have frankly taken you to your limits, whether it be at Payback, or be at the Slammy Awards. Well, Aether, Shawn, SMC, what a better way to see who the best man of the three of you really is than Extreme Rules 3. And with it being Extreme Rules 3, this isn't just going to be any kind of triple threat match. No, sir. Extreme Rules 3 Intercontinental Championship will be defended in the co-main event of the show under a TLC match. Folks, I hope you're all ready for Extreme Rules 3. That being said, I've taken up enough of your time here tonight. I'm going to head out of here. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Extreme Virtual Pro Wrestling. The dirtiest.
To do this! Cause fuck for eyes, he's a nerd, that's why.
Roughest.
Wow, Rocket Patel's rest in pieces!
Hard hitting.
Oh!
Extreme show on YouTube. What are you waiting for? It's time to get
extreme.
Every Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern on YouTube.
Since Payback, and I'm sure some of you ignorant people out there in the ECW universe thought for once that Shawn Nice has been silenced. For once, Shawn Nice does not have shit to talk. Shawn Nice does not have shit to say. But you're wrong. See, I've been waiting for the announcement that was made tonight, waiting for the people in the back, the ECW management, to pull their heads out of their asses and give me the rematch I deserve. For them to realize that people want Shawn Nice as champion, and they say they don't want Shawn Nice as champion. But I know the truth. No one wants a goody two-shoes superhero pussy like Aether Adamisk as champion. They want a badass like me. They want somebody who talks shit and backs this shit up. They want someone that they love to hate. They want me as ECW Intercontinental Championship. The ECW Intercontinental Champion. And at TLC, I get a chance to do that again. But at TLC, it's not just me versus Aether this time. There's another man in the mix. A man that I thought I had taken out of the picture a couple weeks back when I attacked him backstage. When I took him out. SMC. The tough guy. A guy whose career has parallels to mine, who has been an ass kicker, a guy who's wrecked people ever since he started here in ECW. But I took out SMC just like I took out 5 men on my path of destruction, my path of dominance here in ECW. And I thought SMC was done. I didn't think that he was going to come back. But he did, and he decided to attack me when I was vulnerable after I admittedly lost my title opportunity against Aether Adamisk at Payback. And SMC not just took me out, he took Aether out too. He sent a message to both of us, and now all 3 of us are going to step in the ring together at TLC in a TLC match. We are going to take each other to hell and back, and when that happens, no matter what anyone wants to say, no matter how much people deny that I am the best, I will be standing on top as the ECW Intercontinental Champion. SMC's tough. Aether Adamisk has won about all he can win, but Shawn Nice has only just begun. See, I've come back to the main roster after a dominant run as the ECW Hardcore Champion, and for some reason, people have doubted me. So some people think that I've lost my touch, but I hung in there with Aether Adamisk. I had multiple opportunities to beat him, but I wanted to punish him more and more, and in the end, that was my downfall. I waited too long to strike. I waited too long to finish it, and Aether Adamisk finished me off. But at TLC, Aether and SMC don't stand a chance, because the Texas Submission Machine, the Natural Legend, whatever the fuck you want to call me, I'm gonna step in that ring. I'm gonna show people why I am and always will be the most dominant wrestler in ECW history. And I will add the Intercontinental Championship to my already impressive resume. Now, I do want to quickly address my match on Raw last week. I faced AJ Hawks, another man who's done everything there is to do. And I showed another example of why you should not doubt Shawn Nice. It's like I said, people think I've lost my touch. And people think that I'm not as dominant as I used to be. But look at this. I beat AJ Hawks, and it doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter that there was a distraction, as you call it. Matter of the fact is, I beat one of the best. I am one of the best. And you will, believe me, you will see what I'm going to do at TLC. You're going to see what I'm going to do in the next couple months. And ECW will never be the same again, because the natural legend, the Texas submission machine, is back on the main roster, back to break more, and I will dominate anybody in my path.
Folks, welcome back here. Here's some big news there for Extreme Rules 3 that we're going to go over here from the boss himself. So that's about as official as it gets.
Also, you think anytime the boss says it pretty much should have to, ipso facto, that's completely official, it's going to happen.
It's definitely going to happen. And speaking of going down, AJ Hawks and Riddle and RPJ signing and stamping this one himself, saying that these two, we talked about this on SmackDown, these two, they can't move forward until they move past one another. And what a way to try to put the final nail in the coffin of this long-running rivalry here. It doesn't get any more dangerous than Hell in a Cell.
I'll say, just when you thought we were done with that hell, that mania, here we are, Extreme Rules, and we're right back in it. But you're right, if this doesn't end it, there's nothing will end it. But this has to be the final nail in the coffin here in this rivalry.
And you got to think that you're Riddle, and you don't want to be locked in that cage across from AJ Hawks with the state of mind that he's been in. But look at this. You want to talk about a blockbuster match today. I can't think of another Intercontinental Championship match that has been this highly profiled since the belt was brought into ECW.
Oh, I can't either. And the fact that we're going back to TLC for this. TLC all these men have dangerous rights in matches of this caliber. We know Aether's going to take any chance that he has to retain. So this is going to be a barn burner, if you will.
And we've seen at Payback the links that SMC will go to using ladders and tables, using a steel chair. You got to think he's going to come in there with one thing in mind, and that's destroying the opposition to get to that title. Shawn Nice, we just heard from, is very focused. He wants another title around his waist, and he's got his eyes set on that one. But speaking of titles, this is champion versus champion. 1.5 of our tag team champions for the first time taking on our World Heavyweight Champion here. This is going to be a battle here. You were talking about a hoss fight.
I'm saying, can you imagine going back to literally 5-6 months ago, and this man was on NXT, and we're sitting here tonight, main event of Raw, and this man is fighting the World Heavyweight Champion.
You gotta think, people talked about his match with Walter Scott back on that NXT. The very first NXT we saw Bishop, people said he and Walter Scott, they main evented, that they were the ones that people were talking about that night.
And it comes all full circle when they're both champions at that point too.
Well, today you've talked about it a lot. You talked about it. WrestleMania was a crowning moment. People like Matt Black, people like Walter Scott, people like Bishop. It's a new breed of talent that we've seen within the last year here, the last year and a half, you could say. This is just game changers. Every one of them game changers. And Bishop, look at that. Never an ounce of fear on the face of Bishop.
Well, Azrael's one of those ones that you don't need. If you show ounces of fear, that's it. You've already been devoured.
Oh, look who's with him here tonight.
Oh, there's that sleazeball.
Like, conspicuous by his absence down here doing drill work, doing the heavy lifting like you and I. He's playing valet for his man.
Oh, he's such a little con man.
If this is the case, I think Bishop maybe should have phoned in a favor for the other half of the tag team champions and had Ed Gambit come down to ringside. Don't tell him what Beast Boy's got up his sleeve here tonight. Never forget his hand in Ryan Azrael winning that belt at WrestleMania from AJ Hawks.
Oh, let's not get started back on that again. We've already seen what AJ likes to do to Detroit. And if AJ's here, he's listening to us. Let's don't give him any ideas.
Well, you got to think about this too. Ryan Azrael has had to have seen the winning ways of Caleb Blair over the past week here on Raw, the main event, and the SmackDown main event. Azrael's got to be very motivated here. And Bishop has to be motivated as well, going right after Azrael, following the words from Lewis Rivers earlier. Oh, wait a second. Bishop! Oh! Azrael still...
Instead of the turnbuckle, it just throws him right into his foot.
Azrael is still standing, but he gets taken down with that butterfly suplex. You're not going to see very many people able to suplex a Leviathan like that. Oh!
It's just an open hand chest slap. That's a big, yeah. That's a big hand to get slapped by.
This is every bit of a fight. Right, that's oh my god.
I'm honestly interested to see what Azrael can do with the powerbombs versus a guy of Bishop's stature.
Bishop, look at this. He's taller than Azrael. Looks like he's got maybe an inch or so on him there. See Azrael here, wasting no time hitting the ropes. Oh, there's a big elbow. Trying to make the cover here on Bishop. Listen, oh no, Bishop able to kick out. Oh, and Bishop fighting back.
I've seen it so many times. Bishop's not going to back down from a fight.
You gotta think all the damage that Bishop took, and remember all the way back at TLC 2, that the damage that he took in that ladder match, that TLC match versus Dick Nicholas, taking a belly-to-back suplex off the top of the ladder, landing on the ring apron, and he still got up from that. Bishop has no quit in him at all. Oh, look at this. Azrael. Power of Azrael. Champion's got something planned here for the tag team champion. Bishop. Oh,
just stopping the fingers.
Bishop's been throwing those punches. Ryan Azrael's going to make him pay for it.
Not taking too kindly to those punches at all.
Look at this, the weight of Ryan Azrael trapping the bicep there. There's no way you can get out of the way of that from happening. He's not done. He's got Bishop. Oh my god.
Just deadlifts him.
Oh. Welcome to the house of the Leviathan, Bishop. The main event is deep waters, and there's only one monster that patrols there. Oh my god!
Well, I think Cole, Bishop heard what you said. He's trying to prove you wrong.
Oh, look at this. He's gonna make Azrael pay him back for the stomps to the hand here. No! Right to the wrist. The other arm trapped behind the back. Bishop here. Oh! This is the last time.
Big wind-up punch. And I know we're about to go with that question. And it's been, I guess, probably a while, if not never, when I've seen somebody just throw down on Azrael like this.
The Bishop is just sticking it to the world champion. Oh my god, another clothesline. Oh my. Uh-oh, wait a second here. Oh!
Oh, we've seen this before. Where he just holds on.
We've seen this many a times, and he just got up for those clotheslines today and immediately repeated teardrop suplexes. Oh my god, no way. Oh. Bishop not having any of that choke slam. Wait. Oh, shoving him down. Oh no.
Oh, just washing the face.
Oh my god, he's building up momentum for this last
kick. Here we go.
When is the last time you have seen somebody do something like this to Ryan Azrael? I can never remember somebody just driving these repeated boots in like this. Just overpowering Leviathan like this. Bishop just full head of steam for that last straight kick to the face.
It was funny because we talked about all the problems that Riddler and AJ had with dealing with Leviathan. Here we are with Bishop just simply manhandling.
You see that Detroit got in there and created a momentary distraction, allowing Ryan Azrael connect with that huge clothesline.
That sleazeball of a man interjecting himself into this match now.
There's a face wash of his own. Leviathan turning things around. He looks like he is more than fired up by what he's just went through. Oh, hold on a second here. Oh boy. Oh, it's a pile driver. One more time. The strength to lift Bishop up in this package position here, but the impact, we've seen this so many times.
It never gets prettier.
Lights out there. Azrael making the cover. It's done the job before for him. Is it enough here? No. Is Azrael checking over here with Detroit? He can't believe it.
Yeah, I don't think Azrael expected to be in this much of a fight here tonight.
Oh, Bishop right back here. Where is it? Bishop. Oh, Lucas Christ on the champion.
Oh, he's getting fired back up.
Bishop fighting 6th gear, fighting 7th gear here tonight. Oh, good drop kick. Down goes the champion again. This is the most I've seen in a while today. The champion is spitting on his back. Bishop here at the ropes. Another drop kick.
He's just keeping him down, not letting him get a chance to get on his feet.
Now wait a second, look at this. Detroit running his mouth again. Oh, look at the turnbuckle. Oh my God, no, German suplex on Bishop.
It's a big suplex.
The ring might have moved a half an inch there. The size of both of these men, that suplex covered the entire span of the ring. No, he's got him trapped in the ropes now.
And just beating down on him. Just repeated shots to that chest.
Oh, and another shot to the chest. Oh, just lifting him up by the neck. Oh, he's got his hand. Oh my God, no way. No, oh my God.
Just slams him face first.
I'm talking about Ryan Azrael, but I don't think I've ever seen anybody do something like that to Bishop before. Oh, Bishop, scoop slam, and a leg drop.
Oh, that's the quickness of Bishop to just pull that off like nothing.
Where is it? What's Bishop? Detroit is on the ring apron there. Oh no. Oh, here we go, Tenay. Wait a second. He's gonna try to put him away here. Wait. Oh my God.
Cool.
We have to see this again.
Please, thank God we have a replay for this. This is insane.
Bishop, I have never in my life seen this man. Wait. Pop-up powerbomb. Counters it with a Hurricane Rana.
The world's biggest Hurricane Rana right there.
I've seen Bishop come off the top rope with some crazy stuff before. I've seen him dive over the ropes. I have never seen him execute a Hurricane Rana.
Someone needs to call Guinness because we just made history.
Oh my God. This is your main event, ladies and gentlemen, here ECW Network, Monday Night Raw, and this is continuing to live up to all the hype. What a shot from Ryan Azrael, punching him right in the heart. Oh, here we go. Azrael just clobbering him. Oh, what's that choke slam? Bishop's not going to give it to him.
Well, Bishop, he has that choke slam well scouted and wants no part of it.
Oh my God, Bishop whipping him right into the referee here. Oh, he takes him around for a big sidewalk slam.
At least the ref got up good, because I had worries with the ref being down in Detroit, that sleazeball being over there, which he's still finding time to distract Bishop, and has led to Azrael taking advantage every time.
Something is going to have to be done about Detroit here, getting involved in the World Heavyweight Championship picture like this.
Yeah, there's some things I don't agree with RPJ doing, but man, if there's one thing I can get on board, it's something being done by Detroit.
Ryan Azrael with that backbreaker and overhead toss there, showing his strength again. Oh! Oh God! Where's he taking Bishop here? He's going the wrong way. Oh no!
Jesus Christ, Cole! He just tossed him completely over the top rope.
I have to see this.
Pretty much almost tossed him onto Detroit.
I have to see this one more time. I think Bishop landed on the back of his head here. Look at the impact. Look, he's clutching the back of his neck immediately.
There's no easy way to land.
Detroit Michigan picking up Bishop here ringside. The referee needs to get in there and back him away here. He's trying to get involved in this match physically now.
Looks like Bishop's trying to get a hold of him.
Detroit just slamming his way out of the way of it there. Oh. It's going to cost him here. It's going to cost him here. Azrael teeing off on him again, just suplexing him all over the ring. Oh. Damage to the back of the head. He's going to be setting him up for that powerbomb. That pop-up powerbomb drops him right on the back of the neck. No way.
How about a pop-up powerbomb?
Oh my God.
How about a death powerbomb?
Bishop. Barely kicks out of that one. We're talking about how dominant Caleb Blair has been in recent matches, but I just don't think there's any way you can prepare for this kind of power.
Just brute strength. Unmatched.
Bishop fighting back again here. It's like, oh, another drop kick.
You gotta keep on going back to what works. Those drop kicks are working.
Look at this today. Bishop rolling through for a neck breaker. Oh. One more time. Rolls and picks the big man up over his shoulders. Some innovative offense here from Bishop.
I guess that's one way to get a monster off balance.
Wait a second. Bishop's trying to make a cover here, but now Detroit's distracting the referee.
Oh, come on, ECW, like, these guys, whoever back there, someone, please, come and do something about RPJ.
Bishop, a swinging flatliner, and no, the champion kicks out. Azrael, oh no, trap of the arm again, oh. What is it gonna take? How much is left for both of these men? Bishop very slow to his feet here. Right Azrael. Oh no.
Here we go. What are we?
Oh, there it is.
Oh, he doesn't get the hurricane this time. There's nothing.
Let's get one more time here. Ryan Azrael finding his mark. There's your answer today. What kind of power bombs? I think we've seen more than one here tonight. Oh.
All about always power bombs.
That's it. Moving to another victory for the world champion.
But you have to think here, Detroit was a big part in his victory here tonight.
You got to think that anytime you can have Detroit handy, we've seen it back with Jeremy McGlasson as well here on Raw. We've seen it multiple times. Ryan Azrael is going to take the advantage if it's there. It's in his nature. Yes, he's a brute. Yes, he's a destroyer. But he knows how to cheat to win. He's made a history. He's made a career of it. It's right here. You can see right here on this replay, Bishop completely caught off guard, leading to Ryan Azrael connecting with that clothesline. You still got to think though, even after a tough break like this, going toe-to-toe with someone like Ryan Azrael, we've seen what it did for Matt Black. This is going to have to elevate the stock of Bishop as well.
Definitely. There's no, like, you just can't not look at Bishop now in a whole different light. He went toe-to-toe, and who's to say that he couldn't have beaten Azrael if it was not for Detroit?
He had more than one spurt of offense there that looked like it was going to be enough. Like you said, every time he looked like he was a step ahead. Detroit was there, the ace up the sleeve. Here's the end of the match. This last pop-up powerbomb. Ryan Azrael inviting Caleb Blair. Face him. Extreme Rules 3. Look at this. Nothing but confidence for the Leviathan. Oh my God, Caleb Blair!
Oh, thank God.
Caleb, you can't. You gotta be kidding me today. That's one of our broadcast colleagues here. That'd be like him laying his hands on you.
Please.
Finally, we got some security down here.
Me and Caleb Blair are friends. I don't have to worry about him laying my hand on me. Unless we're shaking hands. But him getting his hands on Detroit is fantastic.
Look at this. Oh my. No, come. Oh my God. This is beyond uncalled for. He's trying to get into the head of Ryan Azrael here. Maybe trying to create an equalizer after seeing what happened in that match. Caleb Blair.
I'll say unfair. Oh, that's not right. Having Detroit literally at ringside for Ryan Azrael is unfair. As witnessed per that match. This is Caleb Blair, like you said, just getting the equalizer, making things fair.
Detroit, we need to get some medical help from out there. He's got his head kicked in against the ring post. He's like Ryan Azrael, realizing what's happened here ringside, giving chase here to Caleb Blair. Where's Blair going? Trying to get past Ryan Azrael. Azrael is hot on his tail here.
Blair is literally running everywhere.
It's
hit and run.
Ryan Azrael is literally pursuing him all the way up the ramp. We're going to try to keep a camera on these two. Where's Blair going here? Through the curtain, it looks like. Okay, we got a camera backstage here. Looks like they made it to the production area. Caleb Blair, wait a second. Oh my God. He knows that Ryan...
It looks like it's all part of the plan.
He knows that Ryan Azrael just went through that grueling match with Bishop here. He's got that television monitor. Oh my, that LCD TV. Azrael's still getting up though. Wait, Caleb Blair. Oh, he's got that trash can again. The trash can. Oh!
It's just belting it off the head of Azrael.
There's no time. Connor's completely off guard here.
And it's just all hit and run. Caleb Blair's literally sticking his spots.
And look, this is all legal. They're going to meet in a Falls Count Anywhere match at Extreme Rules. This match could end back here through the curtain. It could end anywhere in the building. But where's Caleb Blair going now?
I told you, it's sticking and running. He's hitting his spots and he's out of there to pick his next area.
Azrael over here getting back to his feet, it looks like, after he said, I guess, a hit and run assault there from the #1 contender. Azrael looking for him again. Some staff here trying to cool him. Oh my God! There is no reasoning with an angry Leviathan.
I'll say, why are these people should just know better than to get in his way.
Oh my! Oh. Event security here. I don't know why he thought to lay his hands on Ryan Azrael. That was the wrong move tonight. He's got chucked through that door. I'm surprised the door is still standing.
Well, I guess security is going to be the sacrificial lamb here tonight.
Azrael building a trash can now. Oh! Oh no! Caleb Blair looks like he's vacated the building. Ryan Azrael's found the new target. You gotta think that the champion is not gonna forget this with Caleb Blair anytime soon, though. Oh! Azrael is completely losing control here. Oh!
And there's no Detroit to reel him back in either.
Yeah, he's gone completely off the deep end, it looks like. Oh my god, was he... Oh no, no. Oh my... Not that table! Not that table! Oh!
Chokeslam.
Well, he couldn't pull the chokeslam on Bishop, but he's going to settle for the security guard backstage.
And my, did that security guard just eat it.
Folks, things have completely lost control here on Raw. We're going to have to call it there. Thank you for tuning in tonight. For Alec Tenay, this is Brian Cole. We're going to have to follow up on all of this. We got too much to cover, but we still have NXT. Preparing for NXT TakeOver, Prelude to Violence. We'll see you for NXT later this week on the network. Thank you again for tuning in tonight.